Another gorgeous weekend in the Pacific Northwest, and we are doing another overnight, and the weather is supposed to be fantastic. We are headed south on this trail. Going north is that way. This particular section of the trail has a very special name. It is Section I of the Pacific Crest Trail. And again, that's north, and that's headed towards Snoqualmie, and then Stevens Pass, and then eventually the Canadian border. This way, again, we're heading south, and we have a lake to get to for our overnight. So we'll meet up with you here a little bit later. Let's go, Cooper! Come on, bud! So check this out. There's the lake. This is called Mirror Lake. Right off the Pacific Crest Trail. We picked a spot. And this is it. But before we officially unpacked, I wanted to show you the pack that packed in all our stuff. You guys are familiar with Cooper's, his rough wear pack. Well, here's my pack. Okay, the colors are common. We're styling. This is a Zpacks, and you're looking at the Zpacks Blast Slim. It's 35 liters and weighs 9.4 ounces. That's it. And I've got exactly 20 pounds of gear in the Zpacks. And I'll tell you, it did an excellent job of carrying it in. I had no problems whatsoever. Pretty amazing. A 9.4 ounce Cuben hybrid backpack that carried in 20 pounds of gear. Really impressed. I like this a lot, and I'll go into more details with this pack here once I unpack some of the gear that's in there and show you that what we actually brought. So there it is, matching colors with Cooper, his rough wear, and now my Zpacks Blast Slim. So here is the view from the hammock overlooking the lake and the two peaks that I showed you earlier. We were going to go up there, but we found such a nice campsite and a nice setting that I thought I'd save that for another time. Decided to make camp and just enjoy this view. So that's what we're seeing from the hammock, and to show you the hammock itself, we're all set up. We have the Superfly deployed, but I don't think we're going to have it over us tonight because the weather's so nice, and there's really virtually no wind, so there's no threat of rain. So I think we're going to just keep it pulled back tonight. Every piece of gear that you see deployed here Superfly, the War Bonnet, Blackbird Hammock, the underquilt, all my stuff sacks. This was all carried in and weighed 20 pounds and carried it in. You saw this earlier with the Zpacks Blast backpack. Actually, it's the Slim Blast, is what they call it. And it's made of a Cuben fiber hybrid. And like I said earlier, I really like the way this pack carries. Really nice, thick shoulder pads and hip belts. And I got this pack virtually stock, nothing added extra to it. So what you see here is the way it came. It has cinch cords on the side here. And I didn't have to use those. I wanted to fill this backpack up all the way just to see if it could handle it. And it really does. So you have the cinch cords here on the side, going all the way down. And then across the front of the pack, we have bungee cord, or shot cord actually, with a cord lock here, so that you can tuck stuff up and under. But again, the way I carry my equipment, I don't like anything on the outside, nothing in pockets. For that, I use my Zpacks there, and the Zpacks carries my cameras, batteries, my water, and my bear spray. But everything else went inside the Zpacks Blast Slim. And let me open this here. It has a roll-down clasp system. And what's really nice is this Velcro system here. I'm going to have to grab the camera here away just a second so I can open this. But you see the Velcro, and it just cinches all the way across, a nice tight seam, and then you roll that down inside. Then you see the Cuben fiber, and then the layered hybrid material on the outside. Makes it very strong. There's even a hydration port to let out your hydration tube. Pretty nice, right there. And you even have a chest strap as well. Very well built, very well designed. I really like this pack, and again, I can't believe that it's 9.4 ounces. Looking forward to many outings with it. Very impressed. Mirror Lake. It's like glass, not a ripple How appropriate. View from the hammock. Good morning, Cooper. Another fantastic night in a Warbonnet Blackbird hammock. This thing never lets me down. Always a great sleep. Very comfortable. And we had it not even porch mode, I guess. We had the Superfly up, but we just kind of let the front side of it, or the view side, flip back over, and we were staring at the stars all night. And there were lots and lots of stars. Away from the city lights, of course. So we were stargazing all night. I think we'll think about having some breakfast. Show you the latest stove setup. If I can get motivated. This is too comfortable. Okay, I managed to pull myself out of the hammock for breakfast. It's Mountain House, scrambled eggs with bacon, and we need to boil up some water. I thought I'd show you my latest cook kit. And it starts with the I Am cat stove, or IAMS cat stove. And this little kit was put together for me. This is my first cat stove ever. And this was put together for me by Grubkat. And I'll put a link to his channel. He put this together. And like I said, this is my first cat food can stove. And I really like it. I don't know, I was always skeptical, and I guess I never really had patience to make one, but Grubkat saw that, or I guess I commented that I wanted one, so he put one together for me, and like I said, it was a kit. There's a little lid that goes with that, a cozy. He also sent me some chaga and some char cloth. Nice little package. So thank you for that, Grubkat. The I Am cat stove, made with the IAMS cat food can. So we're going to go ahead and boil up 2 cups of water here. Making breakfast here. I wanted to show you some items that I picked up from 4Dog stoves, and really well engineered. First is this windscreen. It's a titanium windscreen, and it comes completely apart and rolls up. See how that comes apart there? So that's lipped and held together by a well-made and engineered lip. And that's titanium, and again, got that from 4Dog stoves. And this is a windscreen that fits a Snow Peak 700. This also doubles as a wood stove too. Like I said, if you take this apart, it'll roll up inside the Snow Peak 700. So that's the Snow Peak 700, and that's a windscreen for it. But then again, you take it apart and it fits inside the Snow Peak 700. Also from 4Dogs, a titanium lid for the Snow Peak 700. And you can order these with or without a vent hole. I decided to get mine without. And again, very well engineered, very well made. It's titanium. Fits in like that. Nice lip on it. See the way that's domed as well. Again, that's from 4Dog Stove. And also, from 4Dogs, picked up finally, a Mora. And this is a carbon steel blade. So now, I have my first Mora with carbon steel. And what I did, around the sheath, I put a Ranger band. And inside there is a Reaper's flint steel, or striker, flint steel, I'm sorry. Got two from him actually. This is the smaller one. So now I've got that fitting inside the, or underneath the Ranger band. So I can now have that in combination with the sheath for the Mora. So finally, I have a Mora. So there you have it. New addition to a cook kit. 4Dogs windscreen. 4Dogs Peak, Snow Peak 700 lid. I want to get this filled up nice and high. I finally have a feel for how much fuel to put in here. And if you go just to the bottom, that'll do. It'll probably be a little more than it needs, but that should do. Again, this is the I Am Cat. Alcohol stove. 4Dog windscreen. I'm using it upside down because there's enough airspace and air gaps that it does still allow the flame to get oxygen, but it also proves to be a better windscreen turned upside down like that. And then the Snow Peak 700 with the 4Dog lid. So flame on. We're about 6.5 minutes in. And yes, we have a boil. That's with the Grubkat I Am Cat stove. Thanks again, bud. So I've got the lid over here. We're going to do this with one hand. This is a GSI Minimalist pot grabber. Okay, for those of you that know Mountain House, they're a little aggressive on their water, the amount of water. I'm going to put in less than what they say. It calls for a cup, but I'm going to do less than that because these tend to get a little watery. So again, one-handed. And I've got this measured here just to see how much. Yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to do here. Maybe a little more. Okay, and the cat stove is still going strong. I knew I'd put too much fuel in it, so I'm just going to go ahead and let that boil. I'm going to use that for coffee. So we'll squeeze the air out of this, put it in cozy, You all know Mountain House, so that should be ready in about 9 minutes. Somebody wants to know how this Mountain House breakfast turned out. His nose is inches away. So here is the reveal. This is Mountain House scrambled egg and bacon. Let's see if I can get this opened up. Okay, wow. No water. That's a good sign. And I've had this before and it is pretty good. I like to add a little extra pepper, so. There's the 4-dog windscreen, titanium windscreen, unhinged. And again, it fits the Snow Peak 700. And goes inside 700, just like that. There it is. There's the cook kit, all packed away. And I put it in this little bag here. Before putting away the Warbonnet Blackbird hammock, just wanted to show you one last item. Oh, by the way, made to specifications by John at Intense Angler. Always bring that with me. Thanks, John. This is new. First time out, first night in a top quilt. All previous nights we would sleep in a Kelty down 15-degree sleeping bag. But this is our new top quilt. And it's down. It's called the Therm-a-Rest Alpine Down Quilt. And it's rated at 35 degrees. Really comfortable. I was impressed. It's made to also fit their Therm-a-Rest sleeping mats as well. But our first night proved to be nice and cozy. It has a foot box. Using the foot box of the Warbonnet, our feet stayed nice and warm, and matched with the Warbonnet underquilt, kept us nice and warm. We were at about 55 degrees last night, so no troubles there. Anyway, I've joined the Top Quilt Club. Great timing to break camp. Sun's just revealing itself. Excuse me. A hanging tree for the hammock. All packed away. Proof once again, except for the ribs pack. Cooper's matching backpack and colors. There it is. It's all packed away in the Zpacks Blast Slim. It's all in there. Pretty amazing. 35 liter, 9.4 ounce Cuben fiber hybrid backpack. Ready to cinch it up, and we'll be hitting the trail, heading back home.